All right, it's time for the weekly forecast. Weekly forecast. Weekly forecast. How's everybody doing, man? All right, you all know what to do. If you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of the video. Everything you need to know is all down there. We're going to hop right into this and not waste no time, man. All right. There's a couple of you tuned in now. How about any Aries people? We got any Aries people in the chat? What important messages do we have for Aries? Let me get comfortable here. There we go. Coach Drew handed me butt this morning at the gym, and my body is hurting. So if I seem a little bland, that's the reason why I'm recovering from a very, very intense workout. All righty, Aries. What do we got? What do we got for Aries this next week? Important messages: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. Well, this card's yelling at me. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are more concerned with your money and your finances than love, romance, or anything like that. Some of you could be dealing with somebody at the workplace, possibly. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. Ooh, the Sun card. Okay. All right. I do see you communicating with more than likely just one person that you're interested in. I think there's one person. Again, could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Could be an earth sign. There's a lot of earth energy in here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I really kind of feel like there's one person in particular that has your interest. Just one. You may have lots of options available to you, but you're interested in just one person here, okay? And I think that you want happiness with this person, but I honestly don't really think they feel the connection as strongly as you do. I'm going to go ahead and tell you straight up, dude. I think they're kind of unsure. They're not really 100% sure how they feel about this. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with. But I really feel like you want happiness with them. You definitely are interested. This is what this, man, I'm telling you, dude. But if you're wondering, like, people come to me all the time and they ask me how I've been talking to this person for months. What are their intentions? How do they feel about me? Man, if you've been talking to somebody for some months and you still don't know how they feel, they don't like you. I'm just going to tell you straight up, dude. So again, that's not everybody, but some of you are wondering, how does this person feel about me? They're I can't really tell. They don't really know, man. I'm really thinking that you're more into them than they're into you. It could be the other way around. Okay, for some of you, take these messages however they resonate for you. If they do, if they don't worry about it. But there's definitely one person here who feels this connection stronger than the other person. Okay, so I don't know. You might abandon this here. You might straight up ghost this person if they make you feel like that. Okay, somebody here feels like they're about to get ghosted. Thank you for that super chat, Shane, Paul, Kelly. Appreciate it. Thank you. So let's look at the best advice for this situation here. Best advice for Aries situation this week. Whoa, Ace of Cups reverse jumped right out. Okay. Again, there's a lot of energy about the workplace here. It doesn't have to be necessarily, but it keeps showing up here. I wouldn't pursue this. I wouldn't try to take this to the next level if I was you. Okay. I would, again, if you don't know how this person feels about you, it's probably because they don't like you. So I wouldn't try to go any further with this. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. Magician reversed. Okay, yeah. Look for other opportunities here. Don't randomly ghost nobody, though. Don't do that. Like, if y'all are talking, okay, just don't, like, randomly ghost them. Like, just stop responding to them altogether one day and don't give any explanation. Like, if you're going to stop communicating with this person, at least let it be known or something like that. A lot of you are typically pretty upfront about what your opinions and your feelings are. Typically, I've met some Aries people that aren't, but it's not very common. But yeah, I kind of feel like you should be looking for new opportunities here. Okay, looking for new opportunities. I don't think this person's really that into it. All right, how about Taurus? Do we have any Taurus people in here? By the way, Aries, I do think there are new opportunities for you if you just open your eyes and see them. That's what that 4 of Wands showed me. 7 of Cups. All right, Taurus. Taurus. Do we have any Taurus people in here? What messages do we have from my sun, moon, rising, and Venus Tauruses? The Justice in the reverse could be a Libra that you're dealing with. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. So somebody here needs to make up their mind about something. Somebody does. Somebody here is not a professional decision maker. Let's just put it that way. Okay, 5 of Cups, though. All right, hang on. All right, so there was definitely a lot of emotionally manipulative games here, okay? The underlying energy is the 10 of Cups, so I do think this does have potential to be very successful. And I do think that it was very successful at one point. And then at some point in time, things took like a sharp left turn into a different direction, okay? I just think that there was too many games being played, too much emotional manipulation here, okay? Somebody here has to make up their mind about something. They're not doing it. Somebody needs to make a decision, and they're not doing it here. It's getting to the point, though, to where you're about to throw in the white towel and stop waiting on this. Stop waiting on it. Stop hoping for it, wishing for it. Person you're dealing with, they're not doing anything. They're not taking any action. They're not making a decision, okay? Not making a decision, not coming forward, not really saying anything, not opening up, and you're getting tired of it. You're getting tired of waiting on it, and there's not really a whole lot left to say about this spread, y'all. There's really not. Really not. Really not. All right, well, the advice is the important part anyway. The advice is the important part. Those of you new to my channel and my style, I'm much more of an advice giver than giving you an outcome. You know, a lot of people want this outcome that's going to happen to them, and I tell you how to create your outcome. Anywho, what advice do we have for this situation? It's the best advice here. Okay. All right. Yeah, don't try too hard. Don't try to force this. Don't try too hard to make this person see your worth. Don't try too hard to make this person like you. You shouldn't have to do that. If it was worthwhile, if it was going to be successful, if this was your person, you wouldn't have to do that. You would not have to do that. Two more shuffles, 2 more. All right. Yeah, do the best that you can to detach from this emotionally here. Okay, there is a lot of potential here. Okay, but 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay, it's not an accident that these 2 cards are right next to each other in the tarot. Okay, if you want to be able to manifest a successful relationship, okay, you must first formulate a relationship on your inside world. Okay, as within, so without. It has to happen on your inside world first. I know a lot of you hear people say that, and we think it's just this, cute little fluffy duffy philosophy. And it's not. It's called frequency equalization. When they say, if you want someone to love you, you must first love yourself. When they say that, that's called frequency equalization. It's not a philosophy. Okay. It's not rhetoric. It's not an opinion. It's quantum physics. It's frequency equalization. It's vibration and attraction 101. Okay. That's everything. That's everything in life, dude. If you come to me for a personal reading, how many of you have come to me for a personal reading? And I break that whole process down and explain it from A to Z. It takes me about 20, 30 minutes to explain that. I don't have time for that here today, but anyway, that's why we always say you must maintain your emotional independence. Okay. All right. Oop, the Empress for Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Let me get some incense going here, y'all. Let me get some incense going here. All right, so somebody definitely wants stability here. Some of you could have kids with this person that you're dealing with, Gemini. I do think that there is potential for stability. Stability and long-term commitment. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, Ace of Cups. This is something new. Yeah, you're closing the door on the past. As soon as you close the door on the past, something new is coming in for you, Gemini. Something new is definitely coming in for you, okay? I really feel like, though, you're still giving the past a little bit too much of your energy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with here. I have Aquarius and Taurus. But you're closing the door on the past. There is still part of you, though, that again, you feel you're afraid of wasting your time because you wasted your time in the past. Okay? So there's something new coming in here, but the person you're dealing with from the past, I'm not really getting a whole lot of energy from the new person. As far as this new thing coming in here, the only thing that I'm getting here is there is equal give and take and potential for long-term stability. The past, though, this person's blaming you. Okay? They feel like you abandoned them. Some of you may have ghosted this person, but they try really, really hard not to think about you, but they still feel like you're the one that did them wrong. They're pretty much, if you come up in conversation, they're going to point the finger at you and blame you. Okay, y'all could both be doing that to each other. That's what most people normally do anyway, right? But they try really, really hard not to think about you. Okay, they don't know why you did what you did. They don't even know what went wrong, honestly. At the end of the day, if they did something wrong, they're not even aware that they did it. They don't even know what happened. Okay, they can't put their finger on it. They just feel like you randomly did them wrong for no reason. That's how this person feels about you in the past. Okay, and you feel like you completely wasted your time. All right, what is the best advice for Gemini? Best advice for Gemini. What is the best advice? Okay, the Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Don't let nobody play no games with you. Okay, don't let nobody get one over on you. If you feel like somebody is like trying to mislead you or trying to maybe manipulate you or trying to play games with you, don't let that shit slide. Speak up on that. Don't be afraid to tell somebody what time it is. You know? Don't try to just avoid conflict. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's trying to take advantage of you, tell them what fucking time it is, dude. Don't let that shit slide. Okay, King of Swords, yeah. Okay, it's very important that you stick with the facts. Stick with the facts, okay? Now, this is very important, very, very important. There's a difference between sticking with the facts and sticking with how you feel about the facts, okay? Don't be one of those types of people that says, I'm telling it like it is, but in actuality, you're telling it how you feel. You know, I'm calling it like I see it. It's not calling it like it is. Okay, I may not be seeing it how it is. Be sure you stick with the facts and detach yourself from this emotionally. And it's time to, again, whatever this is new that's coming in, time to welcome in something new. But definitely make sure you're healing from the past. Don't think a new relationship's going to make that go away. It sure won't. It most certainly won't. It will not. Cancer. Do we have any Cancerians in here? Any Cancerians? Cancer for the next week. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Cancer. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. Okay, it could be an earth sign you're dealing with. Something you can't really let go of, though. Somebody here can't. Okay, something that you can't quite let go of. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. Three of Swords reversed. So somebody's healing up from this. I think you're healing up from this, but you still can't let it go at the same time. Okay, you got something new coming in. You definitely have something new coming in, okay? You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. But, you're healing from this, but you still haven't let go of it yet. You still haven't quite let go of this yet, okay? See, the person that you're dealing with here, though, they're just trying to, like the past person, basically, they're just trying to pretty much ignore you and just, like, pretend this never happened. Okay? This is real one-sided. I think the person you're dealing with is much more the selfish, greedy type of person, okay? And they're at this point in the game, you're actually putting forth work to heal. I think you're struggling with it, though. I ain't gonna lie, you're struggling with it. This is not an easy healing process. However, At least you're putting forth work and effort, where the person you're dealing with is not. They're not with the Eight of Swords. They're just, this is very, very one-sided. Okay, they care more about themselves than they care about you, and they're pretty much pretending it never happened. Okay, and you have something new coming in, though. Something new coming in. Okay, could possibly be communication from this past person, but I think for a lot of you, this is brand spanking new with the Page of Wands right here. Okay, the underlying energy is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So Three of Swords reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse. A lot of times I would say that this here is like a reconciliation type of energy, but I don't think that it is, because the Death card is here. This feels more like healing energy. Okay, you're healing from this. You may have been abandoned. You may have been stabbed in the back and done wrong. Okay, a lot of you you're still stalking this past person too. A lot of you are. And if you're not, it's them doing it to you. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, something new's coming in for you too, though. Man, I like that. We got new stuff coming in for everybody. I like that, man. I like that. Ooh, what's the best advice for this situation? Best advice for Cancer in this situation. Best advice. Okay, don't try too hard. Don't try too hard, especially with some. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if it's somebody new or old. Okay, don't try to prove yourself. Don't try too hard. Don't try to go out of your way to make somebody like you. Don't try to act different to make somebody like you. You know, don't try to impress nobody. If you be you 100%, the right people will like the real you. Okay, the right people who actually need to be a part of your life, that actually matter, will like the real you. Okay, so let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yeah. Close out that old cycle. Okay. Right now, though, as far as anything new, I really think that you need to focus on closing out the old cycles first. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody new, but I don't think it's time to get into a new relationship just yet. Okay, not just yet. Right now, you're still in a healing process, and I think a lot of you may be in a bit of a vulnerable place. Okay, so when you're in that vulnerable place, it's a lot of us, we want to. It's just kind of like those of us, like, man, you know, I'm the type of person that if I'm having a bad enough day, man, I love me a big old fat beer, dude. But it's dangerous. Isn't it dangerous, though? We have to make sure that, okay, well, I'm having this beer, but this isn't making me happy. Okay, this is just taking the edge off. Does that make sense? It's really hard. If we're bad enough, if we're injured enough emotionally, we need to stay away from outside influences if we're injured bad enough, because we could accidentally forget about our healing and turn to this thing as the source of healing, you know, turn to a new relationship. Okay, oh, this new person is healing me. No, they're not. No, they're not. I think some of you may be in a really, really vulnerable place right now, where you don't really need to be getting into a new relationship right this moment. You need to work on a little bit more healing, okay? A little bit more healing. Don't turn nobody down. I'm not saying turn them down. You can keep talking to them and whatnot, but just kind of keep your distance until you're sure that you're healed enough, okay? Healing is your number 1 priority, y'all. I will say that till my face turns blue, dude. Swear I will. All right, Leo. How y'all doing? Is it too bright here? I got my window, all 3 of my windows open right in front of me. And it's a sunny day here in Vegas. Can y'all see me okay, or is it too bright? Leo. What important messages do we have for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus Leos? All right, okay, 8 of Wands here. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that's at a distance from you, but I do see communication happening here, whether they're at a distance or not. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. 7 of Swords reversed. Somebody wants to apologize. Yep, the person you're dealing with is still in love with you. Yep, I think the person you're dealing with here, whoever this is, wants to apologize. Okay. I don't really think that you have any faith that this would be successful, though. You don't see success with this, do you? No, not really. I really feel like that you feel like that you're closing this cycle out right here and manifesting new things. You're closing this cycle out and manifesting new things. You don't even, like, for real, I don't even think, it's not that you don't care. I'm not saying that you're not going to accept the apology. Some of you will, some of you won't, okay? But I do think, though, that this person, they've been waiting for a while. But with the Fool and the upright, Five of Pentacles reversed, okay? Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, okay? They're definitely coming forward to apologize. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, they could have been lying to you in the past. They could have been playing games with you in the past, and now they see what they messed up. And they want to apologize, okay? And it could be the other way around, okay? Take it however it resonates. It could be you want to apologize. But I really don't see that because, again, this is you. This is the person you're dealing with. And they have the Fool. Could be an Aries, by the way. They have the Fool and the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Cups. Now, that looks a lot more to me like coming forward with an apology than Ten of Cups reversed, the World card. Okay, I'm closing this cycle out. There's no success between me and you. Okay, let's see what the best advice would be. Best advice. What advice do we have for Leo? Best advice. Okay, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right, I wouldn't try to open up to this person emotionally. Okay, if you hear from this person, I wouldn't open up to him, dude. I wouldn't. I would keep it very, very detached, cold, closed off, and factual. Don't be don't be rude about it. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't open up and try to get. I wouldn't try to connect emotionally with this person here. Okay. Last shuffle, last one. Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, see? Don't try to come back together with them. Okay, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups. Okay, you got something new coming in. Focus on new things. There's nothing wrong with accepting the apology, exchanging apologies, you know. I forgive you for what you did to me. I apologize for my part. Forgive you for your part. You know, let bygones be bygones. Handshake, fist bump, you know. Do whatever you got to do. But don't try to come together with this person. Don't try to open up to them emotionally. Okay, watch your attitude too. Okay, watch your attitude. Don't get a shitty, nasty attitude. Okay, be very, very cool. See, there's no greater revenge. No greater revenge than moving on and being happy. No greater revenge. See, if you come at them all nasty and shitty, then they win. They win. Okay? Then anything that they have to say against you, it makes it look like they're right. Okay? No greater revenge than moving on, healing, and being happy and doing better. Man, that kills them, dude. That kills them. It kills them. All right, Virgo. Virgo, what do we got next week for Virgo universe? Virgo. Thank you, Honey Wolf and Deanna, for showing up. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. By the way, Deanna and Honey Wolf, hit me up sometime if you all have any ideas for other people that would make a good moderator. If y'all still have access to, if y'all are still on Facebook, let me know. I've been thinking about adding some new moderators, but I don't know who to add. So if you have any ideas as to who would make some good moderators, hit me up and give me the link to their channel so that I can add them on the moderator list. It's up to y'all. But I appreciate y'all showing up. Appreciate it. All right, we're on Virgo now. Virgo. What do we got for Virgo next week? Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, damn, and 3 for Virgo. Thank you, D, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Cups. Okay. All right. So you're finally to the point now where you're getting over this. Finally to the point, okay? The person you're dealing with, however, is not. Okay? Whoever you're dealing with here, I don't really think you can trust this person. I'm trying to see if I see communication happening here. Because it's to the point now where you don't even take this seriously. Okay? King of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords reversed. Some of you could have been playing games, but I don't really feel like this is playing games here with this. I feel like with the 9 of Cups upright and the 10 of Swords reversed, you're finally healing from this and not taking this as seriously as you once did. The World card, you're closing this cycle out. Now the person you're dealing with, on the other hand, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Wands upright, is not dealing with this so well. Okay? Hang on. Let me see if I see communication happening here. I want to see what the 7 of Swords is all about. What's that 7 of Swords all about? What the person Virgo's dealing with, universe? What's that 7 of Swords all about? Person Virgo's dealing with. Oops, man, it fell back in the deck, man. One just yelled at me and then I dropped it. I dropped it back in the deck. Okay, the Devil card. Yeah, this person's very obsessed with you. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. Very obsessed with you. Okay, High Priestess reversed. So I'm having a hard time figuring out what that 7 of Swords is all about. For some of you, you very well may hear from this person. Okay, they might try to reach out. Don't trust it, though. I don't even think you do. Hang on. Hold up, man. I don't see what the 7 of Swords is about. Okay, for some of you, you're going to get communication from this person. Others of you not. Okay, some of you, there's blocked communication that you wouldn't allow in anyway. But I think, just in case you didn't know, which I think most of you do, you can't trust this person. Don't trust a damn thing. If they try to come to you and reach out, don't trust them. Don't trust them. Absolutely not. I don't care. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they can. I wouldn't even respond to it if I was you. I wouldn't even respond to it. Okay, this person's still very burdened by this, very obsessed with you, and it's very toxic. They have a very toxic obsession with you. Okay, and this feels to me like they want to come forward and they want to play games with you and try to fuck your life up. But I think a lot of you don't even care. It's like, dude, man, I ain't letting this person. Man, I ain't gonna have no effect on me. You're good now. So you've found a sense of emotional independence. Okay, emotional independence. So I don't really think this person has any power over you. So it's not going to work anyway. Just be aware. Be aware. Some of you, like I said, it's split down the middle. I think half of you are going to hear from this person, or maybe you already did hear from them. The other half of you probably won't, but yeah, you still can't trust them. You still cannot trust this person. If they were whatever games they were playing in the past, they're still playing now, basically. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. Best advice for this situation here. I think it's pretty apparent. I think it's very apparent what the advice should be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't try to come together with this person here. It wouldn't hurt with the King of Swords in the reverse if you let them know what time it is, man. 1 or 2 things. Either don't respond to them at all, or kindly tell them to fuck off. And which one is the more mature of the 2? I wouldn't even respond if I was you, honestly. I really wouldn't. But, I mean, if you're going to, just don't get sucked back in and don't allow yourself to play those games, okay? You couldn't trust him in the past. You still can't trust him now. A lot of you, the universe is giving you a test. Oh, are you sure you've moved past that? Are you sure? You're ready to move on and experience different things and move up to the next level? Okay, show me. Prove it. Prove it. Show me. You can tell me in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. Show me. I'm going to send you a test. See if you handle this differently. Yep. Absolutely. The universe does that all the time, dude. All the time. All right, Libra. Libra. What important messages do we have for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Libras next week, universe? Important messages. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Libra. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Eight of Wands. Could be somebody at a distance from you, possibly. Ace of Pentacles reversed. King of Cups reversed. All right. Okay, so you have new communication coming in here. New communication, and I don't think you're not telling anybody about this either. Okay, whoever this new person is that you're talking to, you're not talking about it. You're not telling nobody. I think you have a like somebody who it would cause conflict. Some of you, now I know this is not everybody, but some of you have like an ex, like a jealous ex that would try to come in and sabotage things, possibly. But I do see new communication coming in that you're not talking about, because you do have a past person here who would love to ruin your life. They would love to. I don't really think it's going to happen. I don't really see them coming forward. But just to be on the safe side, I think that you're keeping this to yourself, and you're keeping it on the low, and you're not really talking about it. You're not advertising it. You're not like, for example, if you have like a public Facebook profile, I don't think that you all are like talking in the comment sections. They're not hearting your pictures. It's not really public, not making this public, but you are communicating with somebody new here. But man, King of Cups, King of Swords reversed in the past here. Okay, there's definitely a past person here that, because I think the reason why you ain't talking about this is because and if this person finds out, boy, they're going to try to play games, and they're going to, look, Magician reverse, 5 of Wands, they're going to try to come in and mess your life up. They're going to try to come in and mess up any new connection that you have. Okay? That sucks. I know what that's like, though, dude. We've all had that psycho. We've all been married to it. Not married. We've all dated at least one psychotic person, right? And I don't just mean somebody that you don't get along with, I mean, I think most of us have at least once been with somebody who is seriously sick in their head. You know what I mean? Like legit sick in their head, And that's what this feels like, dude. It feels like this person's very, very not okay. Not okay. Let's just put it that way. Whoever this is, this past person that you have right here is definitely not okay. Okay? What advice do we have here? 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Page of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So right now, don't try to jump head first into a new relationship. Okay. Right now, I think you need to focus mainly right now on your work and finance. Okay. Nothing wrong with talking to somebody, maybe dating. We can sit and message each other and whatnot, but I'm going to bed at a decent hour. I'm not going to sit up and talk to you till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to work tomorrow. Maybe I might hit you up on my lunch break. You know what I'm talking about. And then maybe we'll go out and eat something. Let's go out on a date, maybe Friday, and we're just going to keep them at a distance. Okay. Don't like jump head first into like this new relationship and get all emotionally involved and whatnot. Don't do all that just yet. Right now, it's time to get your priority list in order and focus on your money and your finances and build your ass an empire, Libra. Build your ass an empire. If you've already built an empire, okay, well, branch out. Build some extensions onto that empire. Focus on your money and your finances right now, okay? All right, Scorpio. What do we got? What important messages do we have for Scorpio next week? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Scorpio. Oh, man, my body's hurting, y'all. If you kind of notice that I'm not as as energetic as I normally am. Boy, Coach Drew handed me my butt this morning. Handed me my butt on a silver platter at the gym. Yeah. Whew. Let me take a minute, y'all. Hang on. All right. Who we on? Scorpio. Scorpio. What do we got? Important messages for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Scorpio. Three shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, 7 of Pentacles here. Okay, the person that you're dealing with here, man, this is a very unhealthy connection that you're dealing with here. Some of you could be in a connection where somebody is into drugs and alcohol, possibly. I think that you really have a lot of feelings for this person, but it's not a healthy connection, and you know it. You know it. So if this is a past person here, they're walking away from this right here. Okay, could be a Leo. I also have Capricorn. Could be a Leo or a Capricorn. Could be anybody though. But the person you're dealing with is walking away from this and looking for new opportunities. I think that you have you want to pursue this. You have it in you. You want to keep this relationship going, but you know it's not a very good idea because you know it's not a healthy connection. Okay, you know that the two of you just don't mix well. Okay, now when I talk about this type of connection, I'm not even really saying that one or the other of you is a bad person. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and assume that you're both good people. You just don't mix well. You see this shit happen all the time, dude. Two really super awesome good people come together, but they're not a good fucking mix. Okay, and then what do? Once we kind of realize that our energies just don't really mix that well, what do? Nothing. We keep trying to force it to happen and force it to work, you know? And before you know it, it's like Mentos and Diet Coke, dude. Boom! And now we're pointing fingers at each other. You're a bad person. No, I'm a bad person, you know? No. I really feel this right here is just like one of those mixtures that you just know the two of you don't mix. Okay, you're both good people. You just don't mix well. You just don't mix well. And you know it. And if you're really drained by this too, man, this is draining the hell out of you energetically. This is draining the hell out of you energetically, not Virgo, Scorpio. Well, what advice do we have here? Advice. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? 2 shuffles, 2 more. Okay, Magician reversed. All right. Focus on new things right now. Okay? Focus on new things. Page of Swords. Okay? Let your guard down. Let your guard down. Don't be guarded. Don't be bitter about the past. Don't let the past make you bitter. Okay? I really think that you all need to focus on new things, though. Okay? But plan your steps right now. Don't just jump into anything arbitrarily. Don't just go out and try to find any random person to talk to. Sometimes, a lot of times, if you pay close attention, in between situations, universe will intentionally pull you over here and put you away from any new potential people, you know. And as long as we allow that, if we allow ourselves to be kind of isolated during this healing process, okay, then by the time we come out of it and new communication does come in, it turns out to be a very fruitful connection. But if we try to say, no, fuck that. No, I'm going to go pursue a relationship. Then a lot of times we'll end up repeating that last cycle all over again, you know. But right now, at least be open whenever the universe wants to allow some new communication to come in. At least be open to that. Be open to that. Okay, definitely. All right. You already know you got to make a head over heart decision right here. Head over heart decision to do something you don't want to do, but it has to be done. unless you haven't been hurt bad enough. If you ain't been hurt bad enough, then go ahead back and try it again. You know, I know at least one of you will. No, I didn't hurt bad enough. I need another knife in my heart. Okay, cool. Do what you got to do. Learn however you got to learn. I should have trophies on my wall for learning lessons the hard way. So I feel you. I feel you. All right, let's see. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What important messages do we have from my sun, moon, rising, and Venus Sagittarius? Ooh, King of Wands reversed. Somebody playing games, dude. Somebody playing games. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay. All right. Yeah, you were done wrong, weren't you? You were betrayed. You were definitely betrayed. Some of you got ghosted. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the person that you're dealing with here, though, feels like you did something wrong. You all both are pointing the finger at each other. Okay. I feel like, and hey, I wouldn't put this past you, Saggy. They feel like you said something or did something shitty. Okay. Some of you could have said something that you didn't even realize what you said, but it was actually like really rude. Y'all do that all the time. You don't even realize it. But I really feel like whatever happened between you all, you may not even realize what you did, but they're pointing the finger at you. And I think you're pointing the finger at them. Y'all are both like pointing the finger at each other. And I don't really think either of you know exactly what went wrong. But you are pretty emotionally detached from this. I don't really feel like you miss this person, but I think they're holding a grudge against you. They're holding a grudge against you. Okay, somebody here wasn't taking this situation seriously enough. Okay, could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. And I think a lot of you are still keeping your eye on this person too, aren't you? Okay, I see some silent stalking happening a little bit. If it ain't you, it's them doing it to you. There's definitely some watching, but no communicating. Okay. The person you're dealing with, they're definitely not coming back around. They've made up their mind. They've made up their mind that even if you was to communicate, they would turn it down. Okay, so they feel like they're still holding a grudge against you. They feel like that you did them wrong, and I think that you feel like they did you wrong. Okay, y'all are both pointing the finger at each other. All right, what's the best advice here? Best advice for Sagittarius. What advice do we have? Best advice for this situation. Okay, 5 of Swords. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, the moon reversed, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, the sun reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. All right, so look, it doesn't really matter who did wrong. I'm not saying that one, the other, or both of you is wrong. That's not the point here. The point is whether you did wrong or whether you were done wrong. I honestly don't care. But what matters is that you what does that tell you about yourself? What does that tell you about yourself? Okay. If you did them wrong, if you did, what's that tell you about yourself? If they did you wrong, what does that tell you about yourself? Why would I allow somebody into my life? What made me feel like that they were like a good person to be in my life? Why? How? What does that tell me about my judgment skills? Why am I a poor judge of character? Like what does it tell me about me that I would allow somebody in my life that would do that to me? You know, it still tells me something about me. I'm obviously a poor judge of character. No matter which side of the fence you're on, it's always important to take accountability for your own emotional state and focus on what you learned about you, no matter what happened. No matter what happened, whether you're at fault or not, you can still learn something about yourself. Promise you that. Promise you that. Okay? If I ask you what you learned and the first thing you do is point the finger and tell me what you learned about somebody else, you didn't learn shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn nothing. If you didn't learn nothing about yourself, you didn't learn nothing. Okay? All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, hello, how y'all doing? We got a super chat here. Pebs Mosley, thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Sending love back to you. Thank you, appreciate it. Hopefully we get a good Pisces reading. Hopefully. You know me though, I'm gonna read what I see, so let's see here. Anyway, we're on Capricorn right now. What do we got? What important messages do we have? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn for the next week. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn. Oh, okay. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. 6 of Pentacles reversed and the Empress reversed. Okay, one-sided situation. One, the other, or both of you. I don't know who it is just yet. We'll see. But somebody here is very greedy and selfish. Okay, it's definitely not a stable connection. No growth, no expansion. Basically, whatever level the two of you got to, that's as far as it's going. That's as far as it's going. Three shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, yes. Okay. 10 of Cups reversed, though. You still love this person, don't you? Yes, you do. Don't lie. Yeah, you do. You still love them. It's all good. It happens. But see, you know, though, you know that that it wouldn't be successful. Both of you do. Okay, you got 10 of Pentacles reversed. They got 10 of Cups reversed. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. I have Aquarius, Aries, and Taurus here. Okay, could be anybody though. Both of you know that it wouldn't be successful. Neither of you actually have any faith that there would be success here at all. Okay, the person you're dealing with, I think, feels abandoned. Okay, they feel like you did them wrong, like you betrayed them. Some of you could have ghosted this person, possibly. Either way, though, I think a lot of you right now are taking a little bit of time to be single and just do yourself and do you and focus on your own thing. Okay, person you're dealing with, they're working on getting over this, but they still feel like you did them very wrong. They feel like you did them dirty. Some of you did, some of you didn't. Okay, but that's the way they feel. That's the way they perceive this situation here. Okay, so it's definitely not moving forward at all. There's no growth. There's no stability with this connection. Okay, this connection is very one-sided. Okay, somebody here, I still can't see who it is because both your energies are so similar. They're so equal to each other. Maybe it's both of you. Maybe both of you just didn't give a shit about the other person and was more focused on your own game. Okay, it happens. You know, when we say one-sided, I mean, that could be you and them being one-sided and greedy. You know what I mean? Anyway, though, what advice do we have? What's the best advice in this situation? Oops, that was not a successful shuffle. What advice do we have? Advice for Capricorn. What's the best advice for Capricorn? Best advice. Thank you all for the positive feedback. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got a super chat here. Love from New York, NY Astro Kid. Thank you so much. And thanks for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. What do we got for Capricorn for the advice? Okay. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Slow down a little bit. It's definitely time to move on from this, but don't move on too fast. Some of y'all moving too fast. Need to apply the brakes a little bit. Slow your ass down. Boom, the 8 of Wands. Some of you need to get up off your ass and go travel and go do something different. Do something different to break up the monotony, you know. Just be like, yo, man, next weekend, you know what I'm going to do? Man, next weekend, I'm going to go on me a little mini road trip just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, you know. Maybe, and this, I'm just going out on a limb, you know. Let's go to Walmart, and I'm going to buy me a little cheapo one-person tent, and sleeping bag and take my pillows. I'm gonna put that in the back of my car, and I'm just gonna go on a road trip. I'm gonna go camping. I'm gonna go find a little spot in the woods where I can pitch me a tent or something. You know what I mean? Something. Again, I'm just saying, do something different to break up the monotony. Get out and travel a little bit. Okay. Don't dump a bunch of energy into this past connection right here. I think the connection has served its purpose. Okay. Be open to new things. Don't go pursuing anything new. Slow your ass down a little bit, but at least be open to welcoming something new in right now. Okay. Don't go back to the past. Don't go back to the past. Leave the past in the past. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. What important messages do we have for Aquarius for this next week? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius. What do we got? Aquarius. 2 shuffles, 2 more for Aquarius. Okay, 4 of Pentacles here. All right, there's some emotional codependent energy happening here. I really think there's blocked communication between you and this person. Either that or it's very poor communication. But I see somebody either attempting to apologize. Yeah, I do think that the person you're dealing with wants to apologize here. Okay, this is on your side. Some of you are emotionally codependent or could have been dealing with somebody that was. Okay, taking how it resonates. But I do think the person you're dealing with is going to attempt to apologize. Okay. All right. Could be you attempting to apologize. Take it how it resonates, if it resonates. Okay. I think they've come to their senses about what they did wrong and they want to apologize with the Ace of Cups, 7 of Swords reversed. I really think you're very emotionally detached from this, though. Very emotionally detached. And I don't really think that you want to open up and communicate. Okay. Not really. With the 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands reversed. This was definitely divine intervention. Okay. What I mean by that was I really feel like a lot of you are aware that the entire plan from the get-go, from a spiritual perspective, was to come together and depart. Okay. You came together, you exchanged whatever energies you needed to exchange, experience whatever it was you needed to experience, whoop, whoop, this, that, and the third, then bam, time to bounce. And you all know that that was the plan from the get-go. Okay, but I do think the person you're dealing with, they don't really want to open up and be vulnerable. Not really. The Queen of Wands energy there. But they did come to their senses that they screwed up and they want to apologize here. But I don't know with you got the 8 of Wands reversed right here. I don't know if they're going to get the response they want. Okay, I don't know if they're going to get the response that they want. Some of you just could straight up be like, no, I'm cutting you out of my life, period. Others of you, again, ain't even responded, could block them, Okie dokie. Well, what's the best advice we have here? Best advice for Aquarius. What is the best advice? What's this? Okay, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 shuffle. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, you need to heal up from the past here. Okay, you need to heal up from the past. Relinquish whatever grudges that you're holding. Okay, this connection, okay, was very intense and it was very planned. Okay, with this Lover's card here. Lover's card, 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, this is next level type shit. Okay, don't go back to this person. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. However, do not underestimate the meaning behind this connection and what you were meant to learn from it. But you need to heal up from the past and let go of that grudge. That grudge ain't going to do you no good. It ain't going to do you no good, dude. It's not going to help anything. It's not going to fix anything. It's not going to make things better. All it's going to do is keep you locked in one vibrational, bracket. And it's going to prevent you from moving up to the next frequency. Okay? When we're grudging like that, we always have to go back and we got to take that energy, that negative, shitty, grudge, pissed off, angry energy, and flip it around and transmute it. Similar to what I just told Sagittarius. I don't care what happened. I don't care if you did something wrong or if something wrong was done to you. You can still learn something about yourself. Okay. And the more you actually start learning more about yourself and you start transforming who you are as a person as a result of the things you're learning about yourself, that's when you have one or two choices. You either A, evolve and move up to the next level, or B, hold on to your little punk ass grudge that ain't doing you no good. Okay, because they both don't fit in the same box. Once you start to see, your life and the energies like this, you see, oh man, okay, that was an opportunity. That was an opportunity for me to grow and learn. A grudge don't fit in the same box as that realization does. Okay. A grudge don't fit in the same box as that realization does. So again, you either hold on to your little punk ass grudge that's dragging you down vibrationally, or you release the grudge and move up to the next level. And you move up and you improve in life. See what I'm saying? That's what healing's all about, y'all. Y'all hear me talk about healing all the time. Healing takes conscious effort. It is an energy transmutation process. It's not something that just happens on its own. Not emotional and spiritual and psychological healing. Nope. You have to put forth the effort to make that healing happen. And that's how you do it. That's how you start the process. Once you really start understanding that, all the rest of the building blocks will kind of start clicking in place. And the rest of the healing, it'll kind of all come to you by itself, by default at that point. Okie dokie. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces. How y'all doing, man? Pisces. Pisces. What important messages do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this next week, universe. What do we got? Okay, Two of Swords here. Somebody is indecisive about something. Somebody can't make up their mind, can't make a decision. Not 100% sure exactly what to do. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. King of Cups. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see here. So I don't see you coming together with this person here. I don't see you coming together with him, but I do think, who is this? Okay, the King of Cups here. I do think this person is still in love with you, though. Could be you that's still in love with them. Okay, I don't know, though. It's hard to say. There's a lot of emotional manipulation happening here, too, with this connection. In the past, there could have been a lot of emotionally manipulative games that were played. But I really still feel like one, the other, or both of you still has feelings for this situation. Okay. Some of you could have ghosted this person, could have abandoned them. They could have abandoned you, but it really looks to me like they're more upset about this than you are. Fool reversed. Yeah, y'all both still have feelings for each other. Y'all both still love each other. See? King and Queen of Cups. But I don't see this person coming forward. They're not coming forward, okay? I really feel like you're pretty much trying to ignore this and pretend that it never happened. Could be them doing it. Take it however that resonates. Somebody here, again, this is the underlying energy, so I don't know who to point to here, okay? One, the other, or both of you is just trying to ignore this and pretend that it never happened, okay? And the 8 of Wands. It could be somebody at a distance from you, possibly. But I don't see anybody, I don't see this person actually coming forward and expressing how they feel, but they still love you and you still love them. Y'all both still have feelings for each other, but nobody's coming forward. Nobody's taking action. The two of you are definitely not coming together. Okay, I think there was too many games that were played in the past. All right, well, what's the best advice we have here? Advice is for Pisces. There, I said it. What's the best advice? What do we got? What do we got for Pisces? Okay, the Sun card in the reverse. 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Queen of Wands. Okay. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Fool card. All right, so it's very important here. The most important thing that you need to do right here is not just see. A lot of you get really, really good at portraying this really cool demeanor, you know. But can we make our feelings match with our actions? You know, can we make our behavior and our feelings match? That's the number one thing. It's one thing to act a certain way and like, oh, I don't want nobody to know how I feel, so I'm gonna put on this facade that I feel something different. You know, we can all do that, but the goal is, can I get my feelings and my behavior to match? Okay, because I think a lot of you can, but there's a lot of nervousness and anxiety when it comes to breaking some of these emotional patterns. And there's nervousness and anxiety when it comes to breaking any kind of patterns. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's physical, working out, exercise. I don't care if it's changing the way your mind thinks, the way your heart feels, the way you believe, the things that you think and feel and believe. Any kind of transformation is going to be painful as hell. It ain't going to be fun. It ain't going to be fun, but we have to do it. We have to do it over and over and over and over and over. And one of these days, it'll become the new you, and you won't have to force it anymore, okay? You have the power to rewrite your own neural circuitry with thought alone, says Dr. Joe Dispenza. You all should check him out. And I'm living proof. But definitely check him out. He's the guy that has all the credentials to give that information. Let's just put it that way, all right? Anyway, though, y'all, I feel like that is your message for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I greatly appreciate all the love and support and positive feedback and the super chats and comments and shares, all that good stuff, man. Thank you all so, so much. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.